Okay, with data, we have two types of data. We have internal data and external data. So, what happens with internal data is that internal data is the data that has everything to do with the organization and the running of the organization. So, with internal data, according to law enforcement, it has nothing to do with how the environment is on the outside and whatever. It has everything to do with how the organization, being the law enforcement agency, it can be your SAPS, your Metro, your whatever. It has everything to do with how it's run. So it affects your manpower, your resources, your technology, your basically your administrations and stuff like that. So with internal data, we've got one, there's human resource data. With human resource data, you can draw information from it, because we can draw information from data once it's captured. So with human resource data, you can draw information such as information about the number of employees within the organization. You can draw information with regards to the number of sick leave, even the number of annual leave. You can draw a lot of information from the data in the human resources, but it has everything to do with the employees. Then we've got financial management data. Financial management data will be your finances. It will determine, like, it's where we draw information, like on things like can we work overtime? Will we have funds to pay the employees if they work overtime? It will have information on can we afford certain things? Like if the what you call the organization wants to go on and do a project, or maybe even draw up go and get supplies. Do we have the finances to get those supplies? And then there's also supply management data, which is basically a list of overall suppliers. So that is where we go to check supply management. We can check the people that are fixing our cars, because you don't just take a state vehicle and fix it anyway. It has to be someone who is within the database of the SAPS or the Metro or whichever police. So you draw your information about the suppliers there, even your stationery suppliers, because we get people that are suppliers with stationery. You get it from there, that okay, who is our suppliers and what can we do, where can we, because we also I think we can also call the repairers of our vehicles suppliers as well. So yeah, that is about supply management data. And then you get technological data, which is basically your people that supply us with technology, because we use we use data like that to store our information. So how, if your email is broken down, who do you phone to fix that? If our landlines are not working, our technology, who takes care of our technology? So I believe in the SAPS is the TMS. And then we have communication data. Communication data will be your statements. That's how you communicate, because you get information from the victim. You write it down. You write it down for somebody else to read it. So you are communicating with that person that, listen, this is what the victim has told me, and I've jotted it down so that you can also read it. So our communication data goes as far as you can put a statement down. It will go to the investigating officer. The investigating officer will get to know what happened. And then on top of that, we'll take it to court, and the court will get to know what happened because we had our communication data. But yeah, And then we also have our administrative data, administration data. Your administration data is your SAP 13s, your OBs, yeah, your accident report registers. It's basically your registers to keep records of everything. Can even be the CAS register to keep records of everything, so that we know that, okay, on this date we did how many accident reports, and so many accidents happened on this road, and you can draw all of that from the administration data, and then you can track down the actual accident reports or whatever. So I hope you guys get it. If I didn't explain properly, please feel free to ask questions. And yeah, thank you for sticking around with us.